Welcome to the DKHizouse. You know what we talking about. Welcome to the DKHizouse. That's what we gonna run our mouth. Hey y'all, just a little disclaimer. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. I don't know none of these people. I'm just giving my thoughts, my opinions, predictions on what I think I see and know and hear. And I want you to do the same down in the comment section. So don't take everything too seriously, but only with a grain of salt, because we be shoving it up in this kitchen. And welcome, glad to have you. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you've been here a couple of times, we'd love to have you in the fam bam. Hey y'all, what's up? We're here to talk about that thing called love. Love might actually be played out. Telling somebody I love you unless you locked in. If you locked in, it's different. I'm talking about just random people that you just low key cool with. Let me get offline. Just randomly. Well, actually, the deal is, I feel like I love you is just a words, okay? And I feel like words without action is dead. So if you're telling somebody you love them, it doesn't have any importance or any value until you start showing them that you love them and that you respect them and admire them. Otherwise, it should have no value. And I, in the past, have taken it as, you know, people just saying that but not really caring to see action, because we supposed to be cool because they family, or we supposed to be cool because we friends or wherever cool, give people pass because you hang out with them and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's really the ones that I'm trying to talk about that really be pushing the issue. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that you get like this uncomfortable feeling when they say it is like either too early or too soon, or it's like I don't believe what they telling me. Those kind of issues. So it's definitely okay to tell somebody you love them, but some people be doing like overkill, and it's like they want you to know they love you. Now, if you actually feel that from them, that's cool, right? But like I said before, I've dated this guy who wanted to give me a chance, but really he just wanted to beg, and I fell for it a little bit. Well, maybe I didn't. We may never know. But he was like, I love you. I think I love you. And crazy part is, he didn't even like say it in my face. He was just typing this stuff out. Dumb. And so, he was like, we should, well, he probably meant it. I forgot. I kind of like played him a little bit because it was long distance. So let me exclude him. But yeah, I feel like he was capped because he wasn't really doing much action behind it. So for that alone, he kept me confused. He kept me wondering. That's why I played off on him, because we weren't in a relationship, and he was giving me mixed signals. Like, you were saying one thing, but your actions are not following through with that. And plus, it was something else behind that too, of why I wasn't really taking him serious. But I'm not gonna really get into that today. But it was basically because I kept in the back of my mind, I'm like, he capping. He is not meaning what he's saying. He's just trying to get you in the bed. And that thought kept coming in my mind, but he was fine. I just, got out of my celibacy or whatever. So it was tempting. You know what I'm saying? And I've been knowing this person for a minute, but I never like knew him like that, but I knew of him, if that makes sense. And so it's just, you know, me trying to entertain this dude, and then found out when it came down to it, you know, he basically was cap. And he was literally a cap per corn. Not was playing. But anyway, that's cool because I ain't mad at him. I'm mad at myself because up until the point that we literally stopped talking, I mean, this dude blocked me and everything. I was still not getting the message that he was just lying to me. So that's why he blocked me. He was lying to me when he told me he loved me. He was lying to me. And so at the end of the day, I'm like, but you told me you love me. I didn't say it like that, but I did come in like, you told me you love me, so why you blocking me? So he told me he loved me because he was capping. But anyway, it's cool. Charge that to the game. It is what it is. Yeah. Anyway, he thought he ate, but didn't. Anyway, so but the other situation I'm gonna talk about is the main thing is that I had this feeling that he was lying, and I had this feeling, which I'm normally right about that too, like he wasn't for real. But I wanted him to be for real so bad because I was interested, you know what I'm saying? And that's the crazy part, because the man was cute, among other things. So at the end of the day, I went a little dumb. All right, behind some fake love, but that's cool. And then at the end of the day, I've had, you know, a family member, like every time we get off the phone, it was like, I love you. I love you. And like that was weird to me because I'm like, who does that? You know what I'm saying? Because she a female. I'm not really into that lovey dovey. Like, if we family, we supposed to like know we love each other. But the fact that she kept saying it, I was like, yo, that's cap. I didn't like believe it or whatever. And she reminded me of this other girl that previously that she did know of. So maybe that's how she got it from. Like, it was giving me that same false vibe, and I had called her out on it. Like, I'm gonna call you out on stuff. That's me, right? I'm like, you remind me of such and such who used to always say me that, but she stabbed me in my bag, which I'm gonna get into her in a minute. But I was like, this girl is my cousin. Even though we have had our ups and downs, we ain't really been that close. I'm really not that close with too many of my family members. Just to be honest, I've always been kind of like a loner and keep to myself. So anyway, like she would always, every time we got the phone, I love you. And at the end of the day, she could have been saying, I love you. Loathe, loathe. You know what love means? Hates, hate you. So you gotta really be careful. They're not saying, I loathe you. You know what I'm saying? Loathe love. Because at the end of the day, every time she would say I love you, it just seems so motherfucking fake. Because I never said it to her first. I never initiated that ish. And why do you have to prove to me that you love me? Then anyway, she started avoiding my calls. She started acting distant. She got engaged and let me know. Just weird ish. But it's the same person that beating up my door like, oh, I love you, fam. I love you. So, but then she was like, I got this going on, I got that. People gonna make excuses and it's cool because at the end of the day, I don't like people like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I try to give you the benefit of the doubt because you family. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, charge it to the game. But it was a point of the fact, like I said, people be going out their way to tell you you love you and then you like don't sit right in your spirit. It's a reason for that. Listen to your spirit, baby. Yeah. And then the person before her, like I said, was a girl that I've been knowing for a long time, but this person was wild. I was a good kid growing up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was very sheltered. I was an AB student, everything, honor roll student in school, good, clean, crisp girl, you know. And this person, we had an intertwined circle. We went to events together. I would see this person. They knew my family passing and everything through passing and everything. So we end up linking up and it was definitely opposites attract, but I try to make it work because it wasn't like I was really just out there living with nobody like that, so we had linked up or whatever. We went on trips together. It would be some shady stuff going on, just weird stuff going on. Like one time she went she had me, riding around with her to go find her man. Stuff like that. Just be like stuff like that that I don't normally do, but I go. So I start just acting totally different being around her, different and stuff like that. But it was just like slow. And so the people that she knew, they image of me started declining. But I can't blame nobody but myself. I went through that phase. You live and you learn. I was cussing like a sailor, this and this and this and that. And I used to be a good wholesome girl. So anyway, it's cool. But anyway, every time like we would see each other, every time, we would leave each other, I love you. I love you. That ish again. It was always make me want to throw up. Because first of all, why you telling another female you love them? Like I didn't understand it. Like it was giving me very much you my man, but you ain't. You know what I'm saying? But she wasn't even like that. So I didn't it was just confusing me. And once again, is it love or loathe? You know what I'm saying? So long story short, she had this mock shift fight that she initiated with like 8, 10 people. I didn't jump in because I'm like, you starting stuff, you gonna take care of it. And her sis was there, so I'm like, okay, if they want to be about their life, they can be about their life. I just sit back and I'm chilling. She jumped out the car. She was doing some very childish and stuff over her man. And I was like, look, I ain't supposed to be fighting for nobody. And I feel like she had a grudge by that. But I'm like, look, if I'm going to start something, I'm going to finish it. Because nobody told you to jump out the car. Nobody told you to drop over here into these people's faces. So I let that slide. But anyway, years go by, and maybe I feel like she tested me then, which I probably failed because I ain't supposed to fight them for what? If they coming at you and you didn't start nothing, that's different. You the one jumping out your vehicle, finding them behind some man that I don't even care about. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you know, so years later, it was like she was, of course, that love issue was always in the back of my throat and see right. And then she would do some shady ish, and I would just overlook it. It was just like funny games. We would always laugh together, so I was just not even tripping. And then it came to a time where somebody was literally wanting to fight me, but I didn't really know what this person like looked like, but she obviously did. And so I'm like, yo, send me what she looked like, this and this and this and that. And she was like, okay. Months went by, nothing. Years went by, nothing. So I kept calling her out on it. She's like, oh, I got you, I got you, I got you. Never did. But the same person like, oh, I love you, but somebody want to fight me. And they probably could want to like get me. And you making up every excuse in the book. And then she asked me for a favor. We linked or whatever because I tried to forgive her or whatever, because I said I kind of went off and stuff like that. And then she was like, trying to be cool or whatever. Like, I'm like, nah, we ain't even cool because you still ain't gave me that photo, this person. But I did it because at the end of the day, if somebody just roll up on me, you just have to roll up on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying. But I feel like if I'm your friend, girl, you gonna make sure I'm good. But you still mad because I didn't jump in a fight that you started. Oh, okay. Don't start no fight if you can't finish it, baby. I don't care if it's 10 people. If I'm starting it, I'm gonna finish it. Just know that. Okay? So we are not the same. I thought she was about that life. So anyway, I don't start nothing, but I'll finish it. So anyway, that's a long story short. What I'm trying to say is, same person like, oh, I love you, love you. When somebody want to fight me though, where that love go? Where that dedication go? So she had loyalty for the other person, but swapping down, she was just making lies, excuses, everything. Like, oh, and I can't be around no liar. We shared, we split bread together. We was this together, so I started big tracking all this time that she probably was like setting me up on the cool because I was telling her all my business and all that, and all this I love you and all that went out the window. We don't even talk to this day. And sadly enough, she had an incident go on where karma hit her in the butt, and it's sad. But at the end of the day, just don't believe everything people tell you because love is fleeting. Love is an action word, not just a word you say. And some people don't know that. Some people don't understand that. So if a dude telling you love you, love you, love you, until he prove it, don't believe him. Well, as always, thank you for stopping by at the His House for your latest tea, entertainment, and gossip and predictions. And we will definitely have more. So definitely come back and see us. And if you want to be notified, hit that bell and also subscribe, especially if you've been here before. Come back again and again. But subscribe and join the fam band. We'd love to have you. And if you liked anything that was said on today or even made you laugh, joke, think, ponder, make sure you hit that thumbs up or that like button, especially if you agree or disagree. And comment down below.